Okay, after trying to figure out if there's fluoride put in the water, I found this article here, which I'll put in the description. So this is a perfect example of how they dodge asking questions but make it look like they've answered them. So this person here, this is a Freedom of Information request to Severn Trent Water, which supplies Derbyshire and parts of Sheffield, whether they fluoridate the water. So this person's asking, Dear Severn Trent, I was going to ask if you put fluoride in the water supply for Derbyshire, but I've since found out that you do. Which in one of your replies you suggest the person should look up your flouridation map. You also suggested that they make a request to Strategic Health Authority. I've searched for them and the FOI website informs me that they are defunct, see, and that they were NHS West Midlands. Because of this, I fail to see how the NHS has the authority to demand fluoride is placed into the water system. If I'm mistaken, that they are not the ones who demand this inclusion to our water. See how they put roadblocks, right? I'd like to know who decided that fluoride should be added to the water, why fluoride is added to the water, and its assumed benefits, as fluoride is a toxic substance. Right? When was fluoride added to the water? Where does it come from? What is it a byproduct of? What level? What level is considered safe? Is it dangerous? Do they have water filtration? I'd like copies of the minutes of any meeting that was in relation to fluoride. Is there any plans to cease water fluoridation? If so, and why? If not, why? How were the safe and dangerous levels discovered? If you were not one to ask about it, could you please come forward? Look at the response. Not that one, but good evening. Thank you for your email considering fluoridation. The law governing fluoridation of water supplies is contained in the Water Industry Act 91 under the Act of the Secretary of State for Health and require a water company to fluoridate supplies for specified areas following the completion of a specified consultation process. If we're asked to fluoridate the water supply under the Act, we have a legal duty to comply with this request. The government advises that these provisions within the Water Industry Act conform to the European Convention on Human Rights standard. If you have any concerns, you should raise these with Public Health England. And there's people next door, probably perps. Yeah, they come back. You know, the house is still for sale. That's the noise you're hearing. If you have any concerns, raise them. Right, you see how they don't answer the question? They just tell them what's going on. And then she says, simply throwing a government act at me and hoping I'll go away is not going to work. I would like the questions I asked answered, please. Could you also pass this request on to the correct department, as this is not a regular customer question? Yours sincerely. Hello, we'll get back to you shortly. Thank you for your further email concerning fluoride. Under statute, the Secretary of State for Health can require water companies to fluoridate supplies to specified areas. Wow. So they can choose. There's a legal obligation upon water companies to comply with a request to fluoridate, and as a company will comply fully. Right? So they have to do it. As advised in a previous email, any concerns should be raised with Public Health England. See, they still haven't answered the question. Look at this as well. I'm unable to provide details of any water filtration system we may have in our buildings. I'm sorry we can't help further in this matter. Right. They didn't answer any questions she asked about fluoride. Right. Just, you know, putting axes at her and saying they have to do it. That's the only thing they answered.